so yesterday I checked out that debate with EJ Live. It had J Dill and a channel named Shady Slim, who I really don't know that well. I think I have seen his name from time to time in the comment section, up until people started talking about him. I've heard some videos, a few uploads about him. So I said, let me go check this knucklehead out and see if what they're saying about him is true. And I listened to a couple of his videos, and then I started noticing who he was because I saw him, shining shoes and wiping ass in the comment section. But that's not what this is about. I checked out the debate. It was very, very entertaining, man. I suggest you go and watch this fucking debate if you haven't seen it already, because there are parts of this shit that is pure comedy. It was a disaster in a way, in some parts of it, but I think that disaster kind of added to the entertainment value of this debate. Only thing that I could have done without is J Dill cutting out, because I think J Dill was cutting out at the times where he was really giving it to this kid, and then he would just cut out and you wouldn't hear what he was saying. So maybe you can fix that, J Dill, because I noticed you have that problem in your debates a lot. So figure out what that is that's making you do that, because we really do want to hear you when you're going in like that. That's my only real problem with it. All the other shit, was just entertaining and funny to me, man. Now, Shady Slim, he starts out the debate trying to be a diva, okay? He's trying to dictate all the rules of the shit. He talks about, Floyd Mayweather and all these other guys, but this guy right here was being a diva in this fucking debate, man, and it was entertaining as hell, man, to listen to. Like, he was trying to say, no, we go 20 minutes and then we do closing arguments and we're out. And the reason why I think he wanted it like that was because he was afraid of rebuttals. And he was afraid of the open round, because this is how I think a debate should go. It should go opening arguments. Opening arguments are not a fucking round. That's just your opening argument. Just like J Dill tried to explain. Okay, then you have your first round each. Then maybe you have a second round each, or maybe in the second round, it's just an open discussion. And then you do your closing arguments, right? I mean, that's the way that I'm used to watching these debates in the Lion's Den and shit like that. Sometimes the rules change, but it's somewhere along those lines. I've never heard of just going 20 minutes each and then doing a closing argument, man. What happened to the rebuttal round? What happened to the open round where you guys get to talk to each other and ask each other questions? He wasn't trying to have no parts of this particular part of the debate. So he lost to me out the gate just for doing that. Okay, but I said, you know what, I'm going to give him a chance. So I listened to his opening argument, and he told me in his opening argument, he said, basically cleanse your head of what you know about these fighters and go based off of what we're telling you, and then decide who wins like that. Decide who's the better fighter, decide who wins the debate. So I did that, okay? And in doing that, I came out of this debate learning more about Evander Holyfield in more detail than Sugar Ray Leonard. The only thing Shady Slim really did was make me want to go look up Roberto Duran if I didn't know who he was. That's the only thing he did. I mean, I was listening to this shit like, God damn, man, who are you debating? Are you debating Sugar Ray Leonard or Roberto Duran? His whole points was based off of opponents that Sugar Ray Leonard beat. Just a few opponents. He didn't really go too much into detail. And you could tell that he really doesn't know too much about Sugar Ray Leonard, because he asked J Dill, after J Dill had already told him, he asked J Dill, who has Sugar Ray Leonard ever ducked? Okay, and I'm telling you, when I heard that question, I literally fell out. Okay, I'm not just saying that, I literally was laughing my motherfucking ass off. And then I got kind of frustrated and irritated with him, because he was just babbling on about a whole bunch of shit that he had no idea what he was talking about. But that's what makes this debate entertaining. That's why you have to go to EJ Boxing Live and watch that fucking debate. It's worth it. It's just funny, man. I mean, the guy even admitted, Shady Slim, he even admitted, he's like, I got Winklepedia. Winklepedia. I got that motherfucking Wikipedia up. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at it right now, what it says. That's what I'm doing. And it was just that shit was just funny, man. You guys got to go check that out, man. I don't think that anybody else would ever admit that, man. That they have Wikipedia up. Like, that's some funny shit. You gotta admit, that's funny, man. When you heard that, you had to have laughed, man. I mean, it's just the most ridiculous thing that I ever heard of. Wikipedia, they said some shit, so that makes it fact. And then he played some clips of other people's opinion. I mean, it's all opinionated. He played a bunch of opinionated clips to make his damn argument instead of making the case himself. Let us know why Sugar Ray Leonard was so great. Don't tell me what somebody else said. I'm here to listen to you debate. You know, I don't like that, man. To me, that shit is cheating, man. I didn't like it when Lee Simmons did that shit, and I didn't like it when Shady Slim did that shit. Okay, that's pure fucking garbage right there. That's cheating. You know what I mean? Don't play clips and all of that. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just saying what I like to see in these debates. I'm being a critic right now and giving my thoughts on the debate. So, Jay Dill, you know, he explained Evander Holyfield in detail, went through his career at cruiserweight, heavyweight. He talked about all the titles that he won, how he lost and he regained the titles. It was just so much detail into what he was saying. And he started off, you know, reading from his notes, but you could tell when he stepped away from his notes and he was still right on point. And I think that that's when he was really starting to heat up, when he stepped away from his notes. He was probably just glancing at them, but just kind of going off the head. The beginning, he was kind of reading it word for word, which, of course, I didn't have any problem with that because if you're going to prepare for a debate, obviously you're going to write your shit out if you're smart, okay? Unless you're just that damn good. So, overall, great debate. Jay Dills won via body bag. That's my personal opinion. I'm out.